Let's take a look at some of the most common questions that users have with text panels. The, the most common question we receive is, what do I do if I delete a panel? So if we were to delete everything that was on the design, how would I get back to having the text panels on the design? To do this, you would go to the Text Panels tab, browse to the category that you'd like to add, so let's say a family name, and simply just choose the panel. If you want it on the polish, just make that choice, and we will add it to the upper left, and you can resize it to where you'd like. So if you would like to add a companion panel, you'd go to Text Panels, choose Companion, and just choose the companion type of your choice. So if you ever delete something accidentally, you can re-add it by going to the Text Panels tab and browsing to the category that you'd like to add. The next most common question is, what if I do not have enough space for a carving of a ring or praying hands in between the inscription panels? If this is the case, with the companion inscription panels, we do all the work. If you resize the panel, we'll adjust the text and we'll make sure that everything's lined up. If you need more space, what you can do is delete the inscription panel, go to the Text Panels tab, and you'll see inscription 1, 2, 3, and 4 only. We allow up to 4 inscription panels, so you can add each one individually. So we'll choose inscription 1 only. It'll be added to the upper left, and we can now resize it to the size that we need. And we repeat this process for inscription 2. But with this process, it is up to you to eyeball and make sure they're about the same size. And this way they're independent and you can have as much space as you'd like. Another very common question is, if I have a single panel, how do I get the date of birth and the date of death on the same line? Well, what you can do is just choose either the date of birth or the date of death, and their text field will be highlighted below. And you can just add spaces in the date of birth or death right next to one another. And this will achieve what you're looking for. And you can move it as you would like. Another popular question we have is concerning the bottom part of the text in the text panel being cropped off. If you increase the size to go beyond the panel, you'll notice that the bottom will be cut off. If you ever see this, what you need to do is left click to highlight the text panel and just shrink the size so that all the text is shown. And then you will be able to resize it however you wish without cropping off any of the bottom of the text panel. The last question that we often receive is concerning the epitaphs. You can have up to 4 epitaphs for any design, and the epitaphs are added sequentially. So let's say, for instance, we go to Text Panels and we add an epitaph. It'll be added to the upper left, and we can drag it to wherever we'd like. You will notice that the first epitaph added came from inscription 1, and if we were to add a second one, let's go to the back, go back to Text Panels, and choose another no panel. Again, we'll add it to the upper left, and you'll notice now that the second one is added from epitaph 2. If we delete this panel and come back to text panels and add another one, again, it'll pull it from epitaph 2. And on the next epitaph we were to add, let's say this one, you'll notice that this one came from epitaph 3. So the idea here is we will grab the text from the next available epitaph.